loyalty pledge. Your boy, you see next how that mag and shoddy work. Can't rid this smell with bath and body works. It's sad and probably worse. First, the chroma spit. Wise guys do drive-bys and don't own a whip. Time come, divine sons need a song to rip. Thugs in harmony, cool, I got a bone to pick.
Vlogs, battles, music videos, interviews, and much more. Pushing the culture forward. No Mercy TV.
Yo, what's good, y'all? No Mercy. Trap New York shit. NoMercyTV.com. You know what time it is, man. Mike P. Man. Yo, I get so sick of seeing this from him, man. We're going to talk about it, though. Got a couple of things I want to address when it comes to him. First, definitely want to talk about, him going at it with Yoshi and Bill. And then the title, which is, him being the new Verb. Now, a lot of people are going to be mad at that comparison. But, y'all just got to hear me out real quick. That's really it. You feel me? So, let's talk about this bill collector issue, right? Basically, he got beat bad by Geechee. Very bad. Super body. Like, that was a bad body. Of course, constantly, it's always going to be angles about, his wife, et cetera, et cetera. And I feel like, hey, it's a battle. If you pull it off and it's creative, it is what it is. You feel me? I'm not one of them people that really run with the narrative of like, oh, an angle is redundant. Nigga, I don't care if somebody calls Arsenal bus driver. If it's fire, it's fire. It's what it is. You feel me? That's all I care about. So what I will say is I do feel like outside of a battle, it's kind of unnecessary to, keep on pushing the issue. Because at the end of the day, that's a grown man. You got a family. Like, you don't want to egg someone on like that outside of the art form, because you'll never know what a person's going through, never know what a person's dealing with, and you'll never know if Mike P might be the type to pull a column, do some trench coat shit. You feel me? That's what we're going to call it. We'll call it trench coat shit from now on. But yeah, you don't know if he's the type to do some trench coat shit, show up the caffeine or some, ready to risk it all type time, right? But it's the truth. It might sound funny, but it's the truth. You feel me? Like, you don't know how far you're pushing it with, taking something like that outside of the rap. You feel me? So I do feel like for Bill to, do what he was doing in spaces, it was a little overboard. You feel me? And I rock with Bill. Ain't no picking sides or nothing like that. It's just like, chill out. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just on that type time, because again, you don't want to keep on pressing the issue, and he choose to take it further than some battle rap shit. So I would say I understand him being upset in that aspect, right? Past the battle rap and all that. So yeah, I would say Bill definitely need to calm down with it, and y'all two get on the phone, chop it up, and shit like that. Cause y'all are two level-headed individuals. We know y'all here for the culture, y'all here to rap. It ain't gonna be no extra shit like y'all done battled already. It is what it is. Y'all might as well just piece it up, get on the phone or DM or whatever, chop it up, and just be cool out from there. With Yoshi, I seen him address Yoshi as well. Yoshi pretty much tweeted that, she just doing it to bait him for a battle. You know what I mean? That's all she do. Y'all know how Yoshi is. She be all trolling shit. She trolls everybody. You feel me? So that's just part of what she do. I don't think she really was, with her comments meaning no harm and, shit like that. So, that's kind of her stance on it. And that's what I seen, her post up on Twitter and shit like that. So, another one that, could be just a peaceful situation and just, piecing it up and, keeping it moving. Maybe they could battle on Kings versus Queens or something like that. I don't know. You feel me? Not before she battle B-Dot though. You feel me? That on the next Kings versus Queens, that's top priority for Yoshi. She has to battle B-Dot. Feel me? After that, she could do the Mike P and whatever other people she want to battle. But her versus B-Dot is the first thing that needs to get done on the next Kings versus Queens. Just a friendly reminder. URL. Y'all know what to do. So let's talk about the main topic that I know people are going to question. Yo, what are you talking about, Mike P and Verb? As a person who's been around as long as I have, right? Been in here since, actually been going to events since the first Summer Madness, right? So what I noticed with Verb, Verb did a lot of antagonizing with New York. You feel me? A bunch of blogs, a bunch of posts about F New York this, blah, blah, blah. Y'all seen the Hitman battle. We trying to destroy these New York niggas, even though New York is the ones that gave you a shot, but whatever. You have to constantly battle in New York, right? So when things are happening, when, it's crickets for some of your balls, or you're getting super bodied, or the crowd is being extra, or whatever's going on, you do this, right? You antagonize New York. You willfully battle out here. You willfully sign contracts. You willfully get on planes and whatever it is to get out here, right? You willingly go on stage to battle. And then when shit don't go your way, you're crying after the battle, whether it's on Twitter, whether it's on video blogs. We've seen this numerous times from Verb. The Charlie Clips battle, the T-Rex battle, the K-Shine battle, all these different battles that Verb has had in New York where he's got super body. There's always been some kind of crying and complaining afterwards. You want to sit up here and troll niggas, but then when it come battle time, now you crying about not getting fair treatment. Well, don't antagonize a whole city before you have to battle out here. I would think that would just be the smart thing to do. But I guess maybe Verb sees it different. Whatever. So the reason I say Mike P is to do Verb is because he's pretty much doing the same thing. After every battle, he's complaining, he's crying, he's complaining on Twitter, complaining on video blogs. Now we can run down the list. The same way we have the list for Verb of the battles he's lost. The only difference with Mike P is the trolling beforehand. Mike P doesn't do that. He, it keeps it sportsman like, does his regular promo. That's that. He doesn't run around trying to antagonize entire cities, right? But in terms of the amount of losses, right? We got, all right, it was Mike P versus Big T, which was an underwhelming battle. But I think I gave that battle to Mike P, right? So then we have the YK battle in a volume. He lost that. We have the Suge battle in a volume. He lost that. We have the Ryder battle. Lost that. Bill Collector battle. He lost that. Geechee battle. He lost that. You feel me? Now, of course, there's, other battles in between where, he might be doing this thing or whatever. But it seems that the battles where he loses are the ones that have the biggest impact. The same shit with Verb. You lost the Charlie Clips battle, which is a huge battle. That was the return for Clips. First Summer Madness, right? Rex, bodied you, front of Diddy, biggest Summer Madness, biggest possible event in battle rap history, best event in my personal opinion, right? The K-Shine battle. After you terrorized him in the Total Slaughterhouse, had him, trying to make him look like a little man and all this other shit, you get on stage and he dog walks you, right? That one. The X Factor battle, huge L. X Factor smoked you. Like, there's so many battles where Verb is just taking all these L's and then complaining after, and then I'm seeing the same pattern with Mike P, and I'm like, yo, he's essentially following the same blueprint. And I seen a tweet that he put up about him, going into, people's backyards and battling them. And it's like, this might come down to the point where Mike P might actually need management. It's funny because me and Mike P actually met before he got on, and, we discussed this whole management thing. But he might actually need management because, all right, it's cool that you're going to be a warrior. You're going to be battling people in their backyard. You're going to battle Geechee in Cali, battle B-Dot in Cali, battle Drugs in the DMV. And there's a couple more people, that you battle in their hometowns, right? And the problem is, if you're going to be a warrior and you're going to willfully do all of these things, you want to make sure these conditions is right, because what it sounds like to me is that you're getting the short end of the stick every time, right? So with the 2 volumes that you did, the YK and Shotgun Suge battles, it was complaints about, the room wasn't supposed to have this many people, blah, 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 gassing and stuff like that. That was the complaints from that. Then the T-Top battle, which it was the whole thing about, T-Top said we wasn't going to get personal, blah, blah, blah. Then the Geechee battle. Y'all was talking before the battle. Y'all was cool. Y'all was piecing it up. And Geechee gets up there and destroys you. You feel me? And it's just like, I don't know if maybe you're naive or if you're just like, it has to be that. It has to be that because you're just being walked right into traps every single time. And instead of complaining, what you should be doing is getting your business right. You need to be making sure whatever contracts you sign or whatever the situation is supposed to be, that URL is holding up the end of the agreement. You feel me? If you're doing the volume and you feel like, okay, you're battling Suge, you know what type of people Suge come with. You know he coming with half a jersey. You want to make sure, hey, URL, this is a volume. It's only supposed to be fans and et cetera in here. He can't have no people in here. If they don't honor that, then contract is essentially broken and you really don't have to do the battle at that point. You feel me? I understand you want to be a good, you want to show the good sportsmanship. You want to do the job that you're getting paid for. But at the end of the day, business is business. You cannot let your lack of doing good business, which means also part of good business is ensuring the other party holds up their end of the contract, right? You can't complain if you're not gonna, cover all your bases and make sure everything's gonna be good. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, all the complaints, it just shows a consistent pattern. It just makes you look like a sore loser every time. And while that may not be the case, perception is everything. And you're going to look like a sore loser when every time a battle doesn't go your way, you're crying on Twitter afterwards. After the Ryder battle, you're doing video blogs, you seem like you want to fight. You feel me? And even that was weird because if that was the energy, you wanted to swing, you should have just swung on him after the battle if that was the energy. You feel what I'm saying? So I would just say going forward, you need to make sure that certain shit is just crystal clear so that way you're not taking a short end of the stick. Because what this is adding up to is you overlooking these things, they're just adding losses to your record. Then these are a lot of battles to be losing, and you're a great battle rapper. Let's not get it twisted, but you thinking that all of these guys are your friends and that, they're going to hold up their end of the bargain, et cetera, et cetera. Come on. You were battling T-Top in North Carolina. I would have told you that, no, T-Top not going to hold up at his end of the bargain. He's in his backyard. I'm from Harlem. You think you're going to battle me at the Apollo and you're going to tell me what I can't rap about? Or we're even going to, no. But, it wasn't you. It was him that made the approach, which is some bullshit. But, no, I don't, you can't lure me into that. Nah. And Mike P, you got to stop falling for that. You got to stop falling for thinking all these guys are your friends and shit like that. Because guess what? When it comes to a battle, these guys are clearly showing that they're not your friends. You understand? Ryder showed it. Bill showed it. Geechee showed it. Look at the angles that they're taking in their battles. You need to be on the same type of time. You understand? So, that's just my thoughts on that. Like I said, I feel like the comparison is a, do you believe in a parallel universe? It's literally the same thing that we watched happen with Aver. We seen him after all of these battles complain, he's unfair treatment, URL, y'all allowing certain shit, blah, blah, blah. And we're just seeing the same thing from Mike P. So that's why I say he's looking like this generation Aver. You understand? So let me know what y'all think in the comments. Y'all might think I'm bugging. I don't think I'm bugging. I kind of, try to break it down for y'all as best as I can. So let me know what y'all think. And I'll holler at y'all soon. No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. Y'all already know what time it is. Bye.